I'm hoping now that everybody will be able to hear the Harry Redknapp interview. Just press that.
What's spare time?
My main hobbies, Chris, really. If I get a spare time, I play golf as much as I possibly. I love my golf. I love racing. I have a dad to races occasionally, and I've got horses, so that's a big passion of mine. Going to the stables early in the morning. Sometimes I get in the car 5:30, 5:15, drive down to wherever. I've got horses down Stow on the Wold near Cheltenham. I've got horses here with Fergal O'Brien, Ben Pauling, Martin Keithley, or go down to Gary Moore's yard in Sussex, or go down to Epsom. So I've got horses everywhere, I think, to be honest. I've lost count of them, but I do enjoy that. I enjoy going down to the gallops. And now my other, obviously, football. I've got to watch Bournemouth play every Saturday.
Oh, fantastic. Are you still looking to get back into management? You still got an itch there? No?
No, not at all, no. No, I finished that a good few years ago now. No, I'm busy. My life is so hectic, really. I'm always busy, always doing something, you know?
Yeah. Do you ever miss it, or I guess you've not got time to if you're always so busy?
Yeah, no, listen, the good days are good, the bad days are horrendous. When it's going well, it's the best job in the world, it's great, you know? When it's going bad, you feel responsible for everybody who supports their club, loves their club. It's not easy. It's you know, if you care, which we all do, I'm sure. You know, the lows are very low. I promise you. I didn't realise. I look back on it now. How low you could get when things were going badly was quite scary.
Yeah. How do you get through that then? What got through you through those tough times?
Well, your family, really. Your family, when you're going home and you're getting beaten, you're a relegation battle and people are giving you grief, and everywhere you turn, you're getting stick. But you put the radio on and there's phone-ins, people wanting to sack you or whatever, you know. That happens to every manager at some stage, you know. Everybody goes through it, and it's not easy, it's not nice. I can't say it's fun, you know. People go, oh, well, you get well paid. It's not the point. It's your pride. It's you want to do well. You want to do well for the club and the people who love their club. So, yeah, it's ups and downs with football for sure. 1 week to the next.
Yeah, it definitely is ups and downs. So what were the highest and the lowest moments you had, do you think, when you look back now?
Oh, I don't know, really. I had great times. You know, I was lucky. I had a fantastic time throughout my life, really, you know, playing, managing. I've been so lucky, really, to have been involved in football all them years. And as I say, I can't remember the ups and the, you know, you winning things, winning trophies. That's great. And when you're struggling in a relegation battle, it's not a lot of fun, but it's overall it's been a great time, great. I've met lots of lovely people, and so it's been good.
Yeah, and I'm sort of sitting here in Southend now, and there are always sort of rumours that Ron Martin tried to get you to Southend when it ended up being Kevin Bond. What was the actual sort of situation at that point?
Yeah, no, I spoke to Ron about it. I went and met him, and he was good as gold. I mean, you know, I know he's had some grief and he did a lot of stick, but, you know, he went to every game, every away game he travelled to. I remember him coming to a game and he had an operation, and really he wasn't in a fit on his, I can't remember where he might be, his ear. Or
yeah, I remember that. He had the head bandage on, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't in a fit place to travel, but he still turned up. So, you know, I think you have to give him credit. But, you know, okay, his time's gone now, and he's moved on the club, and they've got new owners, and hopefully great times ahead. It's a club with fantastic potential, and, you know, they've done well. You know, the manager's been brilliant under real tough circumstances this year, and what he's achieved in keep them going when things were, you know, no players are, just a small squad of players. So I think the future's great for Southend. I can see them getting back in the league in the next year or two.
Yeah.
And I see them, you know, going back up, and really, if the right people have got it now, hopefully they are, then I think there's a great future for Southend. I really do.
Yeah, so did he ever offer you the job, or what happened?
Yeah, he did. He did offer me the job that day when I met him, yeah. And, it was difficult. I really didn't. It wasn't something I could commit to. You know, I had so many other commitments outside of football. But Kevin took it and did well. Kevin kept them up that year. It was a miracle keeping them up. I went to all the games.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You know, beating Sunderland late on to stay up. It was a fantastic achievement, really. And then a few games into the next season, suddenly he was gone. You know, it wasn't. But that's football, and you know. But no, it was. As I've always looked at Southend as being a real club with fantastic potential. I've said to loads of people over the years, if you're looking to buy a football club, Southend would have been right. And you haven't got the money to buy a Premier League club or anything. You're looking. I always felt Southend would be a great club to buy.
Yeah.
Wrexham.
Definitely.
People bought Wrexham. Look what they've done there. If someone had bought Southend at that time, the same type of story could have been happening. But I'm sure there's a great story ahead for Southend. I think that hopefully say the right people have bought it now, and they're going to go onwards and upwards.
Yeah, because there were rumours recently that you were involved in a group trying to buy. Was that rubbish? And there's always a lot of social media noise. No,
not really. No, I wasn't really, to be honest with you. I was asked by a few people, but no, I'm down here, and I don't need all the aggro now.
Yeah.
Really, I'm quite happy going to. I'll go and buy my season tickets at Bournemouth. I take my grandkids. I look forward to that on Saturdays. I go and watch my grandsons play Saturday morning, Sunday. That's enough for me now, really.
Yeah, fantastic. I was just going to finish with sort of 3 quick fire questions, if that was all right. So, who was the best manager that you ever had in your career?
Well, I didn't have many managers really. John Greenwood was an incredible football manager.
Yeah.
Incredible knowledge of the game. Never met anybody as clever, as good on the game. Great football coach. He was a class apart, John Greenwood.
Brilliant. And who is the best player you've managed?
Difficult one, really. I've had so many great players. The Rio Ferdinand's a great player. And, Frank Lampard was a great player. Paolo Di Canio was incredible footballer. So then you had Gareth Bale, had Luka Modric. All great players. It's all different players, but I was lucky to manage so many great players, really. I mean, all them kids I had at West Ham, all 6 of them went on to play for England.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah.
All great, all end up being great players, great lads. Still talk to them all now, I love seeing them. So, yeah, they were great times.
And the last question, obviously we hope Gareth Southgate will do well and stay in charge, but right now, who do you think could be the next England manager?
Who would be the next England manager? I would think someone like Eddie Howe would be the favourite. But I don't know. Would he leave Newcastle?
Yeah, tough one.
Does he need to leave? He's got such a fantastic job at Newcastle. Would he need to leave there? I don't care as long as it's an Englishman.
Brilliant, fantastic. That is superb. Real pleasure to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed.
It's nice talking to you.
Right, so that was Harry Redknapp, who I spoke to yesterday. That was the only one that we pre-recorded. Fantastic to have someone on the calibre of Harry Redknapp involved in this. Really appreciate him taking time out on his day. He was on the golf course for all afternoon, so we recorded that before he played.